Why is Austin, Texas experiencing a spending deficit? Ursus.com recently released government spending on the website, and now you can easily see how much money a county government is spending and making at great detail. But Austin being in a deficit made me curious because when you check the other major Texas cities, you'll notice that all of their counties are running on a budget surplus, which is when you're bringing in more money than you're spending, versus a deficit, which is when you're bringing in less money than you're spending. Now let's dive into some numbers and see where Austin's spending all of its money. First, let's look at the revenue for the area. The total revenue for Travis County is $11.6 billion, equating to a revenue of about $8,700 per resident. That $8,700 per resident is a healthy figure because the state's is $6,200 and the nation's is $6,900. That means that Travis County is collecting a healthy amount of taxes from things like sales, utilities, and other miscellaneous revenues. The site breaks down all of these categories, so if you're interested, go check them out. Now that we know that Austin's making a healthy revenue, let's check out their expenditures. And we're going to dive deeper into these since they should be higher, but let's see what exactly is higher. First, let's look at direct expenditures, which includes categories like operations, interest on debt, salaries and wages, etc. And these do run higher than both the state and the nation at $8,700 per resident. In fact, every subcategory runs higher except for salary and wages, which I'm sure some people can appreciate. But I bet that government workers don't. And as I'm looking at it, I'm noticing that Austin is spending more on just about every single category, which is going to definitely create a deficit. But at least the spending is going into things that will make the city better in general, like transportation, construction, and education. And with Austin's past growth, this deficit wouldn't be troubling because the growth can help the budget catch up. And this budget could be seen as a measure to catch the infrastructure up with this growth. But the growth for the area has slowed down a lot, so that means less tax revenue for the city. So I'm curious to see how this deficit shrinks or grows over the next few years. What do you think is going to happen? All data used was sourced from Ursus.com, and be sure to follow to learn more things like